So we got more Wii U spec rumors. System's about to come out. Of course, there's going to be another supposed spec leak. And these specs are the most interesting of the bunch by far. Yeah. So this is in Japanese, but it's already been translated. So according to these specs, these leaked specs for the Wii U, the CPU is going to actually says it's going to have two CPUs, or a main CPU and a coprocessor, with 6 cores. And it's saying that looks like the main core, or some of the cores, are going to be clocked at 920 megahertz, while the other ones are going to be clocked at 262 megahertz. Now, it doesn't say how many are clocked at 920 or how many are clocked at 262. A lot of people are thinking that the one that's clocked at 262 could be an ARM processor there. Playing devil's advocate a little bit, even though I think these specs are pretty fake, and I'll show you why in a minute. Quite a few developers have claimed that there is in the Wii U CPU a main processor or a main core, so that's more powerful than the others. So this kind of would hint at that if this were true. Now, here's where stuff. Oh yeah, also it says that it has a level 3 cache with a whopping 12 megs of EDRAM on it. Okay, which is kind of suspect. But here's where the BS comes in. It's saying that this CPU is manufactured on the 14 nanometer process. 14 nanometers? There isn't a device on the planet that uses 14 nanometers. People are struggling right now. The new stuff that's going to come out in the future is 28 nanometers. But all of a sudden, Nintendo has a system with a CPU that's developed on 14 nanometers? Really? Really? Yeah, okay. So, on to the GPU. Now, first, that should already be a trigger right there. Under the CPU, we have Nintendo and IBM. Under the GPU, we have Nintendo and DMP instead of AMD. DMP are the people that did the processors for the 3DS. It's already been confirmed that AMD handled the GPU for the Wii U. But anyway, so this is saying that the GPU will have 500 stream processors, which is a grip. I think the 360, oh man, how many is it? I think the 360 has, I believe it has under 150. It might be 115 or something. I'm sure somebody will correct me on that. Anyway, saying that the GPU is clocked at 710 megahertz. That could be plausible. I'm pretty sure that the graphics chip is clocked faster than the 360 and PS3 GPUs, but I'm not sure if it's by that much. Then we have 512 megs of GDDR5. Now, clocked at 1 gigahertz. Now that should throw up a red flag also, because we've already, the RAM in the system's already been confirmed to have 1 gig dedicated to games for both the CPU and GPU to use, and then 1 gig dedicated to the operating system. Now here they're making it sound like the 512 megs is just for the GPU alone, which should raise the BS flag. In short, these specs are more than likely fake as hell, and don't believe everything you read on the internet. Have a seat.